that are being placed.
So to clarify, you don't feel valued in what you're doing.
Correct.
Do you have any ideas of how maybe we could change that, or maybe come up with some strategies together to be able to make those people understand what you do?
Yes, the hardest one is, well, they don't follow active listening skills themselves, nor do they participate in critical conversations or crucial conversations with outside suppliers or others. So when there's visitation or people come on site, getting them involved is a challenge. So that way they're a part of the process rather than being observant of the resultant of that process.
So you're wanting them to be more a part of it, to be able to understand what your job is.
Correct.
Yeah. Do you think there's a way that you could bring them into those situations, those conferences, or those meetings?
So previously I've invited them to those meetings, and on occasion they do show up, but they're not attentive nor focused. And they typically leave early and are not fully involved. That's the biggest problem.
It's extremely frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any maybe understandings of why they're not involved or why they don't have any interest in it?
No, it seems like program manager type people, either they're too busy or they're too artistically brained.
Um,
Seems to be kind of the issue.
yeah, and you're very much left-brained.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I find that you're extremely good at, though, is especially for me, dumbing things down to be able to teach me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a lot more of that right-sided brain, like those artsy people. Do you think maybe you could have a moment with them to actually get to see them as that person, to be able to teach them like you teach me?
No, they're always too distracted.
Mm.
Distracted by their phones or email or squirrels.
I definitely feel that people nowadays don't have near as much of the attention span that they could,
Mm-hmm.
including me.
And it's a challenge because I'm trying to employ active listening skills and making sure that we follow all the items that kind of help with our interpersonal relationships with others. But you can't break through the noise on people. You can ask them how their weekend was, and they'll have a quick response and move on to something else. You can't build in a rapport with them.
Yeah.
They all act like they're above you.
Oh, that's not fun.
No.
Are they people that you actually want to get to know, or do you?
No, they're people that I need their approval from, so that way I can move ahead in the corporate world and at work and business and be able to give them more responsibility to be able to get things accomplished in a timely manner.
So, if I understand this correctly, you don't really want to get them to know them as people.
No.
No. Do you think that has a reflection when you're trying to get to know them?
My appearance and my observation of the situation is that they make no efforts to get to know me, and they're all about the bottom line. Just give me the information I need, and with no fluff or anything else. They don't ask me how I'm doing or how my day is. Any questions like that from them seems like a sign of weakness on their part, so therefore they don't. It's all about business and give me what I need. Bye.
Right. So it seems like both parties really don't care about each other. Is that really?
Well, I care about them. I require them, and I try to interact with them so that way I can build past those barriers to get on a personal level with them. But what their lack of investment in me generates a reciprocal lack of investment from me.
I'm wondering how we could change that for you. I don't know if there's different strategies to give you.
I could kidnap them.
You could. And how would that make you feel?
Not pretty good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
I've debated, not that I actually would, but I debated that I could bring a cell phone blocker with me, so I can just block people's phones when they don't work when I'm around them. So that That way they're not getting so distracted when you're trying to have a conversation with them.
Because you want to feel important to them.
Oh, it's because I am important, and the work that I do for them is important, but they just don't see the value in it. They just see, if I'm paying X amount of dollars for material, I need to pay Y amount of dollars for that, so go fix it. And that's it.
And then when you do fix it,
You get no recognition, it's just the next thing.
so I feel like the bottom line is you want to feel important, you want to be recognized, you want to feel validated by the work that you do actually do.
So that way I can get more responsibility.
Yeah. And these manager hired people just aren't recognizing that at all.
Correct.
And when you went to the UK with Rich, do you think he is in any ability to be able for them to see you that way? Does he have a voice in that?
No, Rich is very passive, so he will not communicate for me, he won't fight for me, or even probably give me the credit that's due. So as a result, create a parasitic relationship where I require Rich to be able to communicate my agenda to those that listen to Rich.
When you spent this time with him, do you think that there's some kind of social skill that he has that makes people want to be able to take his word?
No, he was hired into that role
Oh, do you know why he was hired in that role?
because he had supply chain experience.
Oh.
I do not have supply chain experience, so therefore I was passed over for that position.
So how do we get the supply?
So that's the fun thing. It's kind of like when you apply for a job and they tell you you don't have experience, that you can't get the experience because they won't hire you. So unfortunately, I don't have any good answers to that.
I think we could figure one of those out together. I think that would be a good goal.
Which one?
To try to figure out a way that you can get that experience. I know it's going to be very difficult because your bosses don't see your value.
Nor do they see the value of investing in me for those kind of things. I have asked them if I could shadow other people, buyers, whatnot, learn about the process a little bit more. I got a head nod and an agreement. Head nod doesn't mean that they agree, nor does a yes mean that they agree. But I did get some concurrence about what I was saying was being received, that put down their little action plan.
So there's a whole slew of frustrations.
Mm-hmm.
Not being listened to, not valued,
Mm-hmm.
not important,
Mm-hmm.
no validation, and now no investment. So these all suck.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, as being results-oriented people, the mountain takes a very long time to climb, and you can't expect it to occur overnight.
Is there a way that you could meet with your last boss? I can't remember his name.
Richie?
Richie.
Mike Richie?
Yeah. Is there any way that you could sit down with him and go over some of these bullet points with him to be able to?
It's actually one of the things I've been meaning to do, especially with my recent transition to quality,
Right.
and how his opinion of that is. Nor does I think Richie understand 100% what I do anymore. Watts is definitely a good resource to talk to.
I think so too. And maybe he could give you some pointers on being able to have the bosses see your value because he's been up to that and he's grown in the company.
I'm going to write that down as an action item.
Okay.
That's the whole goal of this, right?
The whole goal is to help you become more of what you want to become.
There used to be a point in time in the organization where people had mentors from bosses.
Yeah.
They'd mentor you and help you on your career path and kind of educate you and kind of
Like a coach.
like a coach. But those days are long gone. Some people got them, not everybody did, and I definitely wasn't one.
Maybe you didn't need it.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just right where they wanted me to be.
Do you want to be back there? Honestly?
Back where? Engineering?
Yeah.
No.
You seemed somewhat happier, somewhat more frustrated, and a little quick to withdraw.
Remember the 3 a.m. phone
I
call?
do, that's what I'm I don't remember you ever saying you didn't feel validated though.
That is correct. I kind of got to that free reign of the place place and got to mentor other new engineers and teach them and educate them. The time has come on, and I've definitely moved on, and I have a lot more responsibilities now, and it's definitely the right direction.
We just need to get through these barriers of not feeling validated and valued
Mm-hmm.
because your job is important.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's important about it?
About my job, I'm responsible for multi-million-dollar contracts and making sure that they're outsourced successfully.
It's not that important.
The one we're working on right now is $90 million over 20 years.
Gee.
And so a lot of time and energy and investment's gone into it without much recognition.
Do you think at some point there will be the recognition when the next step happens?
Yes.
What is that next step?
Well, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of things that have to be done before success happens. A lot of gates into the process, a lot of risk reductions, mitigations, contracts, costs. It's a huge amount that has to be chopped down. I don't see it as actually ever being successful.
Why?
Just because of the amount of work that it's going to take to require to get there. The contracts alone, you just have one item and it becomes a deal breaker for everybody. It's very well involved process.
Do you think that's why they don't see the importance? Because they don't know if it's really actually going to work?
It's possible.
Wondering how we can get to be noticed to get to that next step.
Yeah, I used to have weekly reviews where I'd tell them exactly every step of the process and where we're at and what the next steps were. And at the time, they were fairly well received. But since the leadership change, nobody asks for them anymore.
Do you think they don't ask for them because they don't know that they need them?
No, they know that they need them. There's a program manager who I had a sticking point with that full well knows it's his job, his responsibility to be successful.
So
It's definitely a hot topic.
between
The whole organization.
really, I'm just kind of wondering if you and him find it so important, is there a way that you guys could come together to be able to make those meetings happen again?
No, because he's not an active participant.
Oh.
He just says, go get it done. And then doesn't become part of the process.
Is there a way you can make him?
No. It's the leadership mentality. They're all the same personality type.
Which is?
Well, I call it personality type D. Pain in the ass.
There is that.
They all seem to have the same culture where they're all too busy to get into the details or become a part of the process, where instead that they just kind of quickly request items to be done and never follow up, never anything. They do the minimum, the bare minimum required to make the next person happy, but they don't talk to their boss. Nobody communicates very effectively.
Is there a way that we can help you communicate effectively for them to be able to notice these things?
I communicate highly effectively between all groups. That's one of the benefits of the job. They just can't get them involved and break away from the phones.
Do you think that maybe if there's like a meeting in the conference room, you could put a sign that says all cell phones in a basket? For real, I know you guys are all very, very important, but do you think is it fun